This is Ginny Brant with Unleash Your God-Given Healing. Today we're going to look at 8 tips for balancing your blood sugar, a very important topic in these days. I was warned at age 16 that I had severe reactive hypoglycemia or low blood sugar and that my diet needed to change. Hearing this news was devastation to this junk food queen. Why, I loved all the junk foods and all the high carbs, and it was my life. But I was also looking to feel better. So I knew something needed to change. My doctor at Duke University even warned me, if things didn't change, I might not be able to have children one day. You might say he had my attention, and that was the first time I thought about my blood sugar levels. And I started to get serious about what I ate and what I could do to balance my blood sugar. That Duke University doctor also told me that I have a genetic predisposition for low blood sugar, which later in life, if I didn't change things, could manifest in type 2 diabetes. And that time came after age 50, shortly after my father passed from Alzheimer's disease. I woke up several mornings in a row feeling weak and nauseated. I thought I had a stomach virus, but after several days, my husband insisted that I go to the doctor and check it out. Imagine the shock when the doctor told me I was in a diabetic state. Then he himself encouraged me by saying, Ginny, I think you can manage this with diet and lifestyle. You see, he too was a type 2 diabetic who was managing his own type 2 diabetes with lifestyle changes. He sent me to classes at the hospital that helped me to get back on top. Medication would be brought out only if these lifestyle changes did not work. Well, that was 17 years ago, and I've been managing my type 2 diabetes without medication for some time now. The important thing is it must be managed. And today I'm going to share with you 8 tips for managing blood sugar that have worked for me. Are you ready? Number 1, eat a nutrient-dense low-carb diet with high fiber. Yes, I'm talking about fruits, minimal, of course, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, legumes, herbs, spices, and whole grains with no more than 15 grams of carbs at a time. Half of your plate should be from vegetables and leafy greens. Healthy plant-based and lean animal protein should comprise 1/4 of your plate at each meal, and healthy fats in limited amounts. And protein should always be paired with the carbs. Proteins and healthy fats slow the release of sugar from the gut to the bloodstream. Fiber found in plants and whole grains also slows down the sugar into the bloodstream, and this is important. So what I'm really describing here is more of a Mediterranean diet. In addition, we absolutely must reduce our added sugar intake. Why? Because 50% of American adults are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. And up to 93% of adults have some type of metabolic dysfunction. All this is now going down younger into children. And the average American eats 18 to 23 teaspoons of sugar each day, which amounts to 64 pounds of added sugar each year. Yes, we must reduce our sugar intake. Number 2, exercise each day. Movement and exercise increase insulin sensitivity, allowing your muscles to use the insulin more efficiently. This decreases blood sugar and may decrease your need for medications. Simply, regular exercise boosts your metabolism so you can burn off sugars. According to the Mayo Clinic, when you remain active with movement, your muscles use blood sugar for energy. Experts are recommending 150 minutes of moderate exercise, such as walking, or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise weekly. And this is one of the reasons I exercise daily. As Dr. Sonia Khan of MD Anderson says, if you're choosing the right foods and exercising regularly, you're likely to maintain good control of your blood sugar. All right, number 3, maintain a healthy weight. One thing that doctor warned me about was gaining weight. You'll have more difficulty controlling your blood sugar, he said, if you gain weight. Boy, was he right. For some people, it takes a lot more than this, but for me, just a 15-pound gain of weight, and my blood sugar begins that roller coaster ride of highs and lows. Check with your doctor or a BMI, body mass index chart, to see if you are within healthy ranges for your height and your frame. Then there's number 4. The importance of making sleep a priority. Inadequate sleep raises both blood sugar and cortisol levels. Yes, a lack of sleep can impact your body's ability to keep your blood sugar balanced. And remember that deep sleep is when your body heals and regenerates damaged cells, and that includes your pancreas too. Number 5, manage stress. When I was first diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, my integrative medical doctor, Dr. Connie Ross, strongly believed that the stress of losing my father greatly contributed to my diabetic state. I see now that it did. Stress causes cortisol to go up, and when cortisol goes up, blood sugar follows, she said. And again, she was right. Now when I go through a stressful period, I realize I must be more diligent with my exercise, sleep, and diet to help manage my blood sugar. Deep breathing, music, and other relaxation techniques can also help. But what helps this gal relax the most is usually a walk with my husband in a scenic area. Number 6, intermittent fasting. Several famous doctors, including my own family physician, recommend intermittent fasting for their patients with type 2 diabetes. It may be hard to believe, but it actually helps to balance blood sugar. This means if I eat dinner at 6 p.m. at night, I don't eat until 10 a.m. or 12 noon the next day. I usually do this 2, maybe 3 times a week. For more information, check out my video on the benefits of intermittent fasting and autophagy, which will be referenced in the show notes below. But please keep in mind that this is not recommended for type 1 diabetics. Check with your doctor and see if your doctor feels like this might help you. Number 7, supplementation. It was my family doctor, Dr. Mitch Dillman, who recommended that I take a chromium supplement to help balance my blood sugar. And here's what I take every morning. It's 500 mcgs of chromium picolinate by Thorne. In a book by Health Sciences Institute, I discovered another supplement which was designed to help folks with type 2 diabetes and blood sugar issues. It's called Centra 5 for blood sugar support. It contains 200 mcgs of chromium. It also contains HCA, Genema sylvestre extract, banaba leaf extract, and cinnamon extract, among other things, which all help insulin resistance and balance blood sugar levels. This has really been a lifesaver, and I take this at night. Well, actually with my evening meal. In a recent interview with Dr. David Brownstein, he said insulin receptors need iodine to work correctly. Due to his research, I began using an iodide mixture to help prevent my breast cancer from returning. Now I realize it's also helping my blood sugar too. I use either iodoral, which is right here, or these drops called Lugol's 2%, and this is much less expensive, a great thing to use. And then there's proper hydration. Proper hydration helps to stabilize blood sugars. Dehydration literally can affect your blood sugar levels. Every cell, organ, and system in your body needs adequate hydration to work properly, and that includes your pancreas. Water is always the best thing to drink, as it adds no carbs to your carb count. Or you can use hydrating drinks made up of mainly water, such as herbal teas, lemon water, and limited amounts of decaffeinated coffee or tea. Just a word of caution, caffeine also raises blood sugar levels, so be careful. Whatever you do, you want to keep your blood sugar levels within normal ranges. Whether you use medication and lifestyle changes, one or the other, or both. Your immune system, your body is impacted when your blood sugar levels are too high or too low. So you want to protect your immune system by keeping your blood sugar levels balanced. It's a bit like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Not too high, not too low, but just right in between to enable your body and immune system to work as God intended. And let me emphasize this again. The most important thing is that you control your blood sugar levels, balance your blood sugar levels, whether it's medication by itself, whether it's medication and lifestyle changes, or whether you can make it, as some people can, with the lifestyle changes alone. The important thing is that your blood sugar levels must be balanced for you to be healthy and for your immune system to be strong. I hope this has been helpful information for you. It's taken me a lifetime to learn some of these things. I certainly wish I had known this a lot sooner. I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, share it with those you know are struggling with blood sugar issues. Until next time, here's to keeping your blood sugar levels balanced so your body can work as God Himself intended. And may God bless.